Hi everyone, so this is going to be a very kind of ranty video. I'm just going to be giving my thoughts and opinions on the new, I don't even know what it is. Is Moxy a line? Is it a brand? Well, whatever it is, I don't really like it and I feel a little bit irked by Bath and Body Works. So today, the first screen, I guess, recording that I did was the email that I got today. And I was a little bit confused because it says, meet your new BFF Moxy. And I'm like, one, who is Moxy? Like, what is she? And then I'm like, oh, yeah, it was because I'm somewhat in the know on Instagram or Reddit about that a new line, I guess, whatever, if that's what we'll call it, was going to come out at Bath and Body Works. But other than that, I feel like the rollout of Moxy, I haven't heard much about it. Or maybe I'm not in the know, but was anyone else aware of this? I feel like this just kind of blindsided me. I feel like they should have been more, at least for the people who aren't into social media, I'd be a little bit taken aback. Like now they have skincare, hair care, and gummies. So let me just start off. In the app, which I couldn't record, so I recorded it on my phone, they have 33 items. And I feel like the first thing that bothers me is I don't know how you can come up with like 33 whole new products, probably even more, but you can't load some coupons onto my app or you can't get your mailing system right. What? Like, that just blows my mind. Like, how is it that you're coming up with new products left and right that includes packaging, design, advertising, but you can't get but you can't get a coupon into my mailbox? Like, that just blows my mind. And second is I don't understand this whole like marketing for it. I'm just very confused. I don't know who this is targeting. Like, when I think of Bath and Body Works, I don't think about skincare or gummies. Heck, when they came out with their sunscreen, I was a little bit confused too, but I mean, at least they had the ingredients list a little bit. With this one, okay, let's just go on with the skincare because I feel like I'm somewhat interested in skincare. The first thing I do when I look at a new brand, new product that I want to try out, I want to look at the ingredients list. But you know what? There's no ingredients list anywhere. And then when you go to like the item, like let's say for me, I'm normal skin or sensitive skin, it just says, hey, we feature this, this, and this. I'm like, well, okay, but what if, for example, I'm a person that doesn't want any alcohol or denatured alcohol in my products? Is that all I'm getting? Like that you have no parabens and that you're vegan? I mean, that's cool and everything, but how am I supposed to know if, like, let's say I'm allergic to something? And then another thing, I'm like, what's with all of these scrubs? 2 out of the 3 scrubs, I want to say, have some type of apricot shell powder type mix. That just doesn't seem that great. I mean, at least the sensitive skin one is called a polish, which I feel like that's kind of smart, but I wouldn't trust a rollout of a brand if I have sensitive skin and they don't have an ingredients list and they don't give me all like what are you trying to hide? Like, why can't I know what what is in my product that I'm using on my face? And is it going to be highly fragranced? I feel like another thing that I look for is if there's not a lot of essential oils, because people who have sensitive skin can't use a lot of essential oils on their skin oftentimes. I don't have sensitive skin, but I know my sister does, and that's one thing that she highly values. And as far as the gummy vitamins, which again, I don't equate with Bath and Body Works, I appreciate that they are, I guess, vegan and they're made out of recycled materials and that they're good for, I think it says no gelatin and no gluten. Like, I feel like this isn't adding anything new. Like, why can't I get Nature's Made for half the price? You know, like, why do I need this? And then I feel like for a lot of the products, if you go into that specific item and then you click the detail button, it says all Moxy products are excluded from everyday promotions and other select promotions and may be subject to other restrictions. Huh? Like, what does that mean? Does that mean I won't be getting points if I purchase this? Does that mean that these won't be included in like certain promos, like buy 3, get 3? First, they're expensive. 2, you just came out with them. So I don't even know if there's a track history of people actually enjoying these, trying them, liking them. And then so I'm going to be paying full price for this. I feel like that's just wild. And going back to things that Bath and Body Works could have done with, I feel like they could have done so much more than this brand Moxy. I don't know how many reviews I think that people even post on the website about how candle performances haven't been up to par. Seriously, you get to the 50% mark and then either you have sooting, you have tunneling, you have no fragrance, no throw, the wax is discolored. So you can't improve the candle performance and the candle burning, but you can come up with an entire new line of like several different products. And I don't know, it's just giving me, when a celebrity comes out with skincare, it just seems very off-brand for Bath and Body Works. And it seems, if I'm being quite frank and honest, it just seems like a cash grab. Like, why else would they want to put out products that they're not known for? Or it just doesn't seem like Bath and Body Works was never so interested in gummies or skincare. I mean, maybe more skincare than the gummy vitamins. And hair care, okay, a little bit. But how is this any different from when the aromatherapy line had shampoos? Might I add, I feel like those shampoos that some of us saw in semi-annual sale for 75% off, I feel like those were bigger. So I'm looking one up. The one that came out during semi-annual sale was a lavender one, which I didn't buy, and a eucalyptus spearmint stress relief. That shampoo and the conditioner both were 16.7 fluid ounces. And now the shampoo conditioner that are coming out for Moxy, they're 10 fluid ounces, so they're less, and they cost $14.95. I just don't get it. So another thing that I can appreciate is that I think a lot of the packaging is like partially recycled materials, or even for the the very expensive face moisturizers, you are buying the refills to replace it once you have like that core packaging. However, how is it that for years, I think people have been suggesting for Bath and Body Works to have similar to Lush, where they have a take back program for the black jars, and then you get a free face mask. I know that's not a lot, but do you know how many people would appreciate bringing back their their cleaned out candle jars and lids? If you're greedy and you don't want to give people that much, I mean, give them a 20% off coupon. I feel like people resell them on eBay or Mercari or Poshmark for like twice the amount that it's worth because of, mail theft. And I think it's just really bothersome that they had to create a new line or brand, whatever it is, for them to have a refillable packaging, which I know they have the refillable soaps only in certain scents and only in certain stores and only at certain times. But yet they have this new brand that has a refillable packaging. And I'm like, why don't you have a bring back program or like a recycling system that you put into place for your products? Like a lot of people would do that, and especially if you incentivize them with a coupon or I don't know, like a free travel size hand lotion. That's not enough. I think Bath and Body Works can afford to give someone a $7.50, $8.50 item that probably costs them like $1 to manufacture. It just smells really greedy and I don't really like it. Or at least if they don't have that, to have even for their lotions or their body creams to have a TerraCycle program where you know for sure that it's being reused, because a lot of drugstore brands do that. I mean, Garnier has a TerraCycle program. Who else? Aussie has a TerraCycle program that you can sign up for, and you just mail back your empty shampoo bottles or your hair conditioners. And that's one of the reasons why I shop from them, is that they do that. And this brand that has recyclable materials doesn't have that. And like, we don't have a recycle take back program for the regular Bath and Body Works lines that people are actually interested in. But yeah, going back to the candle situation, I feel like all of this energy, time, money, marketing should have been spent on improving the products that you're already pushing out. So I feel like that energy should have been redirected to your other products like candles. How about make your candles burn all the way through cleanly without having to like put it in a candle crock or put it under a candle warmer? I would be so upset if I didn't have one and then midway through my burn at the point where I can't return, because returning products is getting a lot stricter, and then I would be stuck with like 50% wax that is just unusable. Yeah, I could cut it up and like create wax melts, but that just seems like a lot of work for me paying a candle that Bath and Body Works is saying is worth $25.50, or all the way up to $32. I think some of the new holiday scents or candles are gonna have like a decorative lid, which before they didn't charge you for a decorative lid, like what am I gonna do with that? There's only so many ways I can repurpose a candle jar or a candle lid. There's only so many coasters I can possibly have in my house. Before, I think I did a video when the new CEO for Bath and Body Works came in. And I don't know if it's him or if it's the price of their stock or their product isn't selling, but I just feel like the changes that are happening aren't good. So some of the changes that have happened since or recently, the prices have gone up, which, okay, that I can understand because of inflation and the rising cost of everything virtually. But how is it that our coupon, our free reward didn't go up? And conveniently, certain products that people used to love using the free rewards, like the candle holders, like the wallflower plugs, they're seemingly right out of that price range. They're $16.95. So whoops, actually, no, you can't use a free reward. Now we're limiting you on the amount of products that you can use it on. So there's that. There's the return policy, which I understand you want to, combat fraud and, punish the people who are ruining it for the rest of us. But how is it that you're going to do that and yet not have a return or exchange policy that is applicable across all stores? How is it that in one location that I go to, I'm able to return it, and then another location, I get like dirty looks for trying to return a product that's within the policy, but yet somehow certain stores come up with certain, policies? And I feel like that's because at the end of the day, their stores need to meet a certain quota. I mean, why else would that be? Why else would someone take it so seriously that customers want to return or exchange products that aren't performing as well as they used to? And I know I've talked about the candle performances, but can we also talk about the body care? Like, why is it that some items that come out, especially during the holidays, those perform a lot less or they last a lot less than their like normal? For example, why is it that Vanilla Bean Noel 2020 that lasted like 2 minutes and I could smell mainly alcohol? The strawberry pound cake that was in the faceted collection, I feel like that one, or I don't know if batch issues are becoming more of a problem, but that one smelled for an hour and it was mainly alcohol. Improve something that you're already putting out instead of just pumping out a bunch of products and then trying to get more money so that people can shop solely at your store for hair care, body care, candles, gummies. I mean, it just seems like you want more money from people when you should be just improving the product you already have. I don't understand. Okay, going back to Moxy, for the face scrub, why would I pay more than $10 when I can just buy the original, the OG St. Ives apricot scrub from CVS, Walmart, or whatever for like $6? And you know what else? CeraVe, what is that, like 10? Well, it's depending if you have a coupon or not. But I mean, at least I know I can use a coupon. Can I use a coupon on Moxy? Who knows? Can I use a free reward? I don't know. There's not a lot of information on that. But I can buy that instead. You know what else I can buy instead? I can buy a crap ton of vitamins at Costco or Smart and Final for and bulk buy that. And I know it's from like a big reputable brand. So why wouldn't I buy my items there? Like, why would I give my money to Bath and Body Works and incentivize them to stray away from what made people love their products, which are the candles and the body care and the seasonal accessories? Now I'm just kind of like, do you just want my money? So it was just a little bit disappointing when I saw this. I do want to check them out, but it just made me think of everything that Moxy, it just made me think of everything that could have been announced that wasn't this brand. I feel like no one was asking for this. No one wanted more gummies or gummies at all. Nobody wanted like more hair care. Nobody wanted a skincare line. I feel like they're targeting maybe like younger people who maybe they can like rope into buying their products. But I feel like for the loyal customers who continue to buy from the brand, season after season, I feel like this isn't serving them. This isn't serving the people who want a well-performing candle. This isn't serving the people who really enjoy their body care but are sad that it only lasts for maybe about an hour. Or how about the people who love their body creams and it turns yellow after like 2 months, even though hyaluronic acid was somehow supposed to solve everyone's problem. So yeah, that's just a very long ranty video about the new brand Moxy or line, whatever. Yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions, or just thank you for listening to mine. Okay, bye.